Hi guys, what's up? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back with a new episode of When I First Heard. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back with another episode of When I First Heard. Let's get into it. So, on today's episode of When I First Heard, I'm going to get into a song that I really, really love. And I know I say that about each song that I, talk about every time I make a new podcast, but there's something special about this song. There's something special about this voice. I never heard a song like this. Like, as far as it being inspirational and touching, it's also very, very, very near and dear to my heart because I look at this song in two ways. I look at it as if it's a romantic song, and I also look at it as if it's a gospel song. I know I can find the gospel in anything, but he really, really, really gave a word in this song. And the song that I'm talking about is
I know you're gonna dig this.
I'm talking about Maxwell's Lifetime. That's one of my favorite songs in the world, and for different reasons. Maxwell, as we all know, he has a very distinctive voice, very sultry, very soulful. I feel like he's one of those artists that you would love to see doing an acoustic set because his voice is just so instrumental. It's very beautiful, just the witness alone without instruments behind it. Even though, the instruments complements his voice. But he's one of those artists, very few artists, that rarely needs instruments to make him sound better or to not even instruments. I would say a studio. He's one of those people that you would go see live and you would be like, oh, he sounds exactly like the CD, or he sounds better. Oh my God, not me telling my age. I said CD. It's 2022. But, you get my gist. But yeah, I love Maxwell, and I'm going to get into Lifetime by Maxwell, one of my favorite artists. Take R&B out of it, just one of my favorite artists, period. He goes in and he lets you have it. So just to give like some of his background, he's very, very, very accomplished in his career. Of course, he has 8 number one hits on Billboard. He has 15 top 10 hits on Billboard, and Lifetime in particular, it's been 15 weeks on the charts at number one, and that's pretty big. The peak date was September 29th of 2001, and the song itself spent 91 weeks on the chart. That's 91 weeks on the chart. Artists aren't doing that like that anymore, but 15 weeks at number one, what? And I want to say this is like his peak, his career peak. And the song is very, very, very touching to me. I know a lot of people, when they think about Maxwell, they think about, I'm having a brain fart. What's the song? Woman's Work. This Woman's Work. People love that song, and as they should, because it's a beautiful song. But when I think of Maxwell, I think of his body of work collectively, because he's one of those artists that you want to go back and listen to the songs that you may not know because they didn't make it to the radio. And those songs more than likely are sometimes better than the songs that was like released to the radio station. And for me, Lifetime, I don't know. When I first heard it, I was like, how old was I? About 12, 13 years old. But he really, his feelings, the pain, the love, the regret, the sympathy. I felt all of those emotions with him. And when I go back to YouTube and watch old live performances from this like song, it's very touching because I feel like he never sings this song the same way. You're always going to find a different version to where he changes a melody up. He'll change, the way he'll sing the the background vocals or an ad lib. It's just, he really took it there. And songs really don't come on as strong as they used to. He opens the song with, I was reborn when I was broken. I wouldn't believe. I wouldn't believe. Dun, dun. You know, been through the storm with no use in hoping that you would come rescue me. Somehow your love set me free. And then he's saying what? And you know the rest of the song. I'm not going to sing it because I'm not Maxwell. But this is my song. To come on the record saying I was reborn when I was broken. You know how many people can relate to that line alone? So many of us are, I'm not trying to be Dr. Phil or Oprah, but it's just like, that's very touching to make that much of an impact from the intro of the song. And that grasped your attention. It's like, okay, I now want to listen to more. Of course I want to listen. Listen to his voice. Listen to what he just said to me. Listen to the instruments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was reborn when I was broken. Many of us, sometimes it takes for us to be broken in life for us to feel like a new person, for us to really realize who we are and our purpose in this world, okay? And it's just like, sometimes, like he said, I wouldn't believe. Sometimes you don't believe it until you have to go back and look and see like, wow, I really came a long way, and what hurt me in the past really made me who I am today. It fixed me. Like, I was reborn. I had to rebuild myself because that broke me. I could sit in my sorrow, or I can get up and boss up and do what I have to do to, be that person, Now, the chorus part, he say, and this is the part that touches me too. He say, no, I can let my life pass me by, or I can get down and try. Work it all out this lifetime, work it on out this time. I can let it all pass me by, or I can get down and try. Work it all out this lifetime. Lifetime. So many of us sit and things happen. Life happens to us, And it's like, I can really just give up and watch time pass me by and just sit in my funk and just be sad because life is hard. Sometimes people do that. But that's, let me get my words together. I'm so passionate about this song, but that made the opening statement that much stronger to me because he said he was reborn when he was broken. But then in the chorus, he lets you know that I know that I can let my life pass me by, or I can get down and try. Like, I can choose to pull myself up and try. Like, it's up to me right now. But the fact that he's aware and oh my God, it's just so deep to me. And that's why I said this song is also like a gospel song to me as well, because it's a word. And when songs have like deep messages like this, I'm very, very, very intrigued by it because I have a gospel playlist. I always like mention it, and it's called Gospel or Nah. And it's R&B songs, it's actual gospel songs, it's pop songs that like they're preaching. And I feel like this song, I definitely have to add it to my gospel or nah, because the fact that he's like seeing what he is now in life or what he was then, like I can really sit down I can sit down in the pit of it, or I can get up and try. I can try. And this song moved me. Every time I hear it, I don't want people talking to me. I really want to enjoy this song. I would replay it back just to listen to it again. This song is very touching, and the fact that Maxwell was such like an eclectic artist, he really, I don't want to say he changed the game for me, but I feel like he was one of those artists back in the day that I was like, he's just so different in his own way. And his swag, the way he dressed, the way he spoke, just, it was beautiful, and it's still beautiful. So I really, really, really want to hear what you all have to say about this song, because I love it. And I love the fact that he really gave us a word, and he gave us vocals, and he gave us hits, and he gave us live vocals with his mic being on. And the song was produced by Musi and Hod David. And I want to thank y'all, because y'all really, really, really put your foot in this song. It was released August 14 of 2001. And I don't know why, back in the day, I always thought this song came out in the 90s. I always thought that this was a 90s song, but it's actually an early 2000s bop, and very sultry. It's really given MTV Unplugged. It's given Behind the Music. It's giving, like, yeah, that's what it's given. I thank Maxwell for his artistry. He recently, actually earlier this year, he received the Soul Train Award. I want to say Lifetime Achievement Award. And he performed, and it was just a good time. He really puts on a show. That's one person I would love to see live. He puts on a show. He's gonna dance, he's gonna sing, he's gonna like interact with the audience, and we love to see that, because he's a legend. And the fact that he still feel like he has to get up there and put on a good show because of his name, and because he loves his music and he loves his fans, I respect that. Some people get to that status of legendary in their career, and they don't put as much work. Like, they're relaxed, and it's like, okay, I'll let the audience sing. But no, he gives you a show each and every time, and I respect it, and I love it. And thanks to Maxwell, I would not just sit in any pit of funk or like negativity. I'm gonna get up and try each and every time, even if I feel like it's not working. I'm gonna keep trying no matter what. And that's what I want all of you all to do. I want you to keep going, keep trying. Life is hard. It's very hard, but God is real. He's very real. He's very present. So look, I told you I can turn anything into gospel, into the Lord, okay? But just keep going. Get up and try. Or get down and try. Get down. Maybe he was talking about like get down and pray and try. I don't know. But look, I'm turning it into God. It's going to get turned into a gospel message. But yeah, shout out to Maxwell. Shout out to this song, Lifetime. And let me know, what do you think about this song? What is your like definition? What is your how do you view this song? What does this song mean to you? What is your favorite Maxwell song? We'll talk about it. Follow me on Instagram, Kim AK Brand. Follow me on Twitter, Kim AK Brand. And be sure to subscribe to my podcast, When I First Heard, on Spotify and on Anchor FM. And I really hope that you all continue to chase your dreams despite the no's, the rejections. Just keep going. Get down and try it. That's all you can do. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.